welcome back to another video. Today's video is not going to be a gaming video or a video where I talk about things that I like or anything like that. Today is going to be a different type of video. So about 2 days ago, I woke up, opened up Twitter, and I saw FGC trending. Now, I've never really been into the fighting game community at all whatsoever, but I do remember a few allegations coming from that community a while back. But this time, me opening up the trending page of FGC on Twitter opened up a whole new world. Now, if you didn't know, tons of popular FGC members came out and told their stories about their situations with the sexual assault, harassment, and even rape. One case caught my uttermost. Not that any of them matter any less, it's just that this one caught my it caught my attention a little bit more than other ones. So one member of FGC came out and told their story. He's a guy actually, so this happened against him, and there was this there was an older girl. This situation was kind of weird, so this is why I kind of caught my uttermost. But this content creator, his name is Puppy. I'm not sure how to explain it. I'll put his name up on the screen. Puppy, Super Smash Bros. He's a Super Smash Bros. Player, and the lady that did these things against him is also a Super Smash Bros. Player. So he came out a few days ago and told his story via Twitlonger, and he told the whole thing regarding on what happened. So basically, he was like 14 or 13, and he looked way younger. I'll show a picture of him right now, but he looked like my little siblings. He looked like a 8, 9, 10-year-old. And the predator was like 20 plus years old, 24 plus. I'm not sure how old she was, but she was a grown woman at the time, so she had to know what she was doing. But she was grooming this kid. She was doing things to this kid. I'll put everything in the bio below. I'll put all the links to everything that's been going on with all these streams, but I'll put this one down in the link below too. She was grooming this kid senpai as he was a child. He didn't really know what was going on. Obviously, he's a little young boy, so he just went along with it. But that isn't really his fault. It's her fault. She's a grown woman, and she's fucking weird for that. So I'll let you read it. It's down in the link below if you want to read it. This is just one of many cases, and this caught my eye because it happens to boys a lot, but you don't really hear these stories. But appreciate Puppy for coming out with that story and telling us about that, because who knows if this didn't happen, if he didn't kind of start this this train of people coming out and telling the allegations against these people. Who knows, man? These things will still be going on. These people will still be getting bank and making money and just living like anything never happened. And that's called karma. Shit comes back around and bites you in the ass. So there's tons of stories like these going on right now, and I just kind of want to give my thoughts on it, man. These motherfuckers are weird, bro. So leave the children alone. They're children, 16, 14, 15, 17. Tons of these stories, so similar, everything's going on. These grown ass people, adults, are doing inappropriate things to these kids, and they just want to play fighting games. And they're kids, so they're not really gonna speak up, or a lot of kids don't have that voice to speak up when things like this are happening, so they just go along with it. So these adults should know that they're in the wrong and know what they're doing is wrong. Tons of content creators, tons of popular creators in the fighting game community, such as like D1. I know today even Zero came out. He's like the biggest Smash Bros. Player. He came out, he defended himself 2 times before the 3rd time he admitted to everything he did. So Zero, D1, he's a super popular fighting game community commentator. Even the CEO of EVO, the whole fighting game tournament going on, he got outed as a goddamn predator. So like I said, these motherfuckers, y'all are weird. Y'all need to leave the children alone. That shit is not cool at all. Y'all should know what y'all are doing. And I hope people keep coming out with these stories and letting us know what's going on, because people like these shouldn't be in the community any longer. And man, I know it's hard for the fans of this community, the games, all of that, but it's even harder for the victims. So I feel for you guys. Appreciate y'all coming out with these stories. We need more people to come out and expose these weirdos. Like I said, even the goddamn CEO of the EVO tournament, the biggest fighting game tournament in the world, I think, he got outed as a goddamn predator. So like I said, I'll leave the link to all of these things down below. You can go read them if you want. It's a lot of reading. I read most of them, not all of them, because it was so much, but I don't need that much to realize that they're goddamn predators. Like I said, I always knew that there were people like this in the fight game community, but this whole thing that's been going on in these past few days really just kind of shine light on this whole subject. Man, I know some people are kind of upset about this because they love fighting games and all these things are going on, but it's bigger than you right now. You have to realize that these victims have been going through these things for a while, and now they're finally able to come out and they feel comfortable enough to tell their stories to the world. And I know a lot of companies like Capcom, things that own Tekken, Street Fighter, a lot of these companies, they are pulling out of any future fighting game tournaments regarding EVO. So maybe this can be seen as a resurgence or a cancellation, but this has been a kind of a large subject. People are thinking that this is a cancellation of the fighting game community. Hello? And I'm not sure really. I think this can be seen as a resurgence. Take away from EVO, get rid of all these, weirdos, pedophiles, rapists, sexual assaulters, these weird ass people, get them out the community. And I think these people, everybody else, they should start a new fighting game community from scratch. Do a cleanse and get everybody back, resurge it, get back to the roots of the fighting game community, what they do, what they love the most. And that's just fighting and competing and just doing these things without these weird ass people, assaulting these kids and just people in general. And most of these cases are against women, and that's weird. These men, like in the fighting game community, I heard they they hold the most power, and then they do like weird shit to women during the fighting games. Even during matches, they like touch these girls' legs and stuff. Like, yo, y'all dudes are weird. Y'all need to learn some respect. I'm not sure where y'all learned it from. That shit is just weird, bro. Like, just stop it.
Stop it. Get some help. All
this shit is just disheartening and weird. I mean, it just gives a bad name to the gaming community, which I'm a part of. Fighting game community is a huge chunk of the gaming community. So, the whole fighting game community is just like in shambles right now and right now. It's just all bad. So, I hope everything gets better. I hope more people get outed as damn predators and rapists and weirdos, because this shit isn't cool. And I hope everybody gets the clarity, and all the victims, I hope all the victims get clarity and feel comfortable enough to tell more stories and let us know who's been doing this, because right now there's so many people, even people that you think I know a lot of content creators on Twitter. A lot of these people that are getting outed are their close friends, and they didn't even know that, so they had to cut some loose ends on some really close friends. And I know that's pretty hard, because what if you found out your really close friend was like a weirdo or a rapist or a pedophile? Because that would be pretty hard. But the right thing to do is to let them go. And I see a lot of these content creators letting them go, so that's a good thing. And don't let these guys get their careers back. Don't let them just come back 2 months later and start streaming and making more money off this stuff. I know cancel culture is weird. I'm not really a big fan of that, but bro, this shit is weird. They should face some sort of punishment or something. But I do believe people can grow. Don't get me wrong, people can grow and learn from their mistakes. But these people are fucking weirdos. They're no murderers. It's just all bad, So I just want to give my 2 cents on this. I'm not really going to speak on this kind of subject. I hope I did my best to kind of, explain on what's really going on. So like I said, I'll put everything in the bio below. Just go to the trending page on Twitter and type in FGC and you'll see what I'm talking about. There's so much stuff going on. And I think even till today, there's still people, getting allegated against. And, just more stories are coming out. So like I said, man, this gives the gaming community a bad rep. All the victims, all the victims, man, kudos to them. I'm glad that they were able to, tell their stories and get all these creeps out the community, because it's much needed. I feel sorry for them, but I'd also feel good for them because they were able to tell their stories. So I hope this continues. Not the allegations. I hope. Well, yeah, the allegations. Not the situations. I don't hope those continue. I just hope that people continue to come out and tell their stories, because it's much needed. So I'm just rambling right now. I keep saying the same thing. I wanted to make this video short. Share this video with other people so they can know what's going on. I hope I did my best to explain kind of what's going on right now. I hope this video kind of summed everything up from my perspective. So from a perspective of a guy who doesn't really know much about the FGC but knows a little bit and has heard these allegations before, this is my video. So like I said, these grown-ass men and women are weirdos for grooming these children and pushing themselves on these kids and people that don't want it. Y'all are fucking weirdos, and the victims, y'all are brave as hell. I hope y'all keep coming out and telling y'all stories to get these goddamn weirdos out the gaming community. So I got that out the way. That's all I really wanted to say about this situation. Didn't want the video to be too long, like I said. And I'm still rambling right now, so maybe I should just end the video. But anyways, if you like the video, that's weird. Like the video. If you learned anything in this video about what's going on that you didn't know, go ahead and leave a like. I'm not really sure. Share the video. This is kind of weird. It's just a, just an info video and my thoughts on it. So you don't really have to do any of that good stuff. You don't really have to do any of that, subscribe and share and all that stuff. But, it's all appreciated. Thank you all for watching. My channel is growing faster and faster by each day. Appreciate everybody watching, like, subscribing, sharing, commenting, all of that good stuff. Thank you so much. This is just a short video, not a gaming video, not any other type of video that I usually do. This is just a video on my thoughts. I do have some gaming videos and some more videos of me talking about some things that I like coming out later this week and next week. So stay tuned, subscribe, turn on the notifications if you haven't, and appreciate you for watching. Thank you so much. See you in the next video, and f these weirdos.